Hello everyone, and welcome to Poppy Seed Mini. Today is day 5 of our DIY mini advent calendar, where I will be showing you how to make your own 12-day mini advent calendar. And stay tuned for the next 7 days as we share a mini craft for each day. So, let's open the box for day 5. All right, who's ready to see what's inside? Oh, we have a miniature Christmas pillow and Christmas throw blanket. Aren't these cute? All right, let's get crafting.
To make these beautiful pillows, I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought 2 of their Christmas prints. I also went to the aisle where they sell ribbon in the Christmas area and got this beautiful gold cording. I cut the squares 3.5 by 3.5 inches, then place them face side to face side. Sew around the edge using a 3/8 inch seam allowance. I also, when I start, I do a back stitch so it doesn't come unraveled. You can also sew this by hand. Trim off the corners on each side. Now turn them right side out. Use something to make the corners stand out, like so. Now stuff your pillow with batting. Now to put the cording in, I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue right in the seam right here. And then squeeze it together there. Then I'm going to use some more hot glue to close the gap up. Now there's a little bit showing here, but it's going to get covered by cording, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now start where you put the cording in and just put a small amount of glue on that edge and then press it down and hold. Then continue to add a small amount of glue at a time around the edge. I'm going to take my end of my hot glue gun and kind of smooth this out where I first started. As you can see, there was some glue that's kind of sticking out here. And now I'm just going to start adding more glue to the edge. And getting that down. Now I see how much I need to cut off, so I'm going to take my scissors and cut that down. And then just go on the very tip to close it off. And there you go. So simple and easy to make.
To get the printable for this project, And there's a few extra projects on this page. You can go to my blog at poppyseedmini.blogspot.com. And of course, the link will be in the description box below. This sheet was printed on a glossy brochure paper. Now, I want my pillow to look like I just bought it. So I added some tags for the pillows. And you can decide which color you want to use. I think for my red pillow, I'm going to use a green tag. So I'm just going to take a needle with thread. And I'll thread through my tag here. Like so. Let's see here. I'm just going to push my needle right through the pillow. Pull it through. Once I have the needle pulled through, I'm going to cut the thread off the needle. And I'm just going to knot it. Let's see, I want all my thread to be even. There we go. And I'm going to knot it on the back side of the pillow. Like so, and then trim off the excess. And now my Christmas pillow has a cute little tag. For the throw blanket, I found this fuzzy woven scarf. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut off, honestly, the amount I want. Let's see here. I'm kind of going to make it square. And I'm planning on making fringe on one end here. I'm going to cut it at the 11-inch mark. All right, once I've got it cut, I'm going to pull the edges so I can have fringe on both ends. Ooh, and it is nice and fluffy. Once I've pulled the fringe so that and I've trimmed it so it's even on both sides, I'm going to fold, let's see, in on both sides and then fold it in half. And then I'm just going to roll the rest of it onto itself. Then I'm going to take my gross grain ribbon and I am going to wrap it around the side. So I'm going to cut a piece for the side and hot glue that like so. And then I'm going to take a second piece around the top and bottom. And I want it to be centered. So I'm going to hot glue that first piece in the center and then hot glue again after wrapping it. I'm going to trim off extra. And then depending on what color of your blanket or your ribbon, I did multiple options for the tags. I have a red, a white, and a green. And ooh, I'm really loving the green. So I'm going to put my green tag on and I'm just going to glue that right in the center. So now you'll have your Christmas throw blanket and your Christmas pillows. We were wondering, have you found any fun things at the store that you could add to your advent calendar? Because there may be crafts that you don't want in your calendar and you could swap that out for something you find. Or maybe you're going to make your advent calendar a full 24 days and you need extra things to add. Let us know in the comments down below. We would love to hear what you have found. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow for day 6 of our DIY mini advent calendar. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you love making miniatures, don't forget to check out our other videos. We'll see you tomorrow.